That tickles. Work them.
Hello and welcome to the stream. Let me get the music started for y'all.
Captain, are you in chat or comms?
I'm here.
Do you know the shortcut? So if you talk to the gnome lady where you do the rep turn-ins, she'll teleport you to the twin imps. So Mazzy, talk to this small one right here next to me. And she'll say teleport me to the lair of the twin emperors, please.
Got it.
Cool.
Maria, I'll have some food for you in a sec.
Sorry, Tom, thought I gave you assistant. I did not. I apologize.
Thank you.
Only a few more, Rudge. I think like 3 more people.
That's fine.
I'm writing down now from Snary and Hold.
Thanks, Arok.
My groups look fine for trash. Alright, we'll start passing out stuff. So, if you do not have a stack of regular nature resistance potions, you can start to trade with Skull and a few other people. But I have a bunch. Save these for later. Ren's also has some, and so does Day.
Got them too.
So just write those, and so does Light. We've got a ton of these suckers. Again, if you don't have nature resistance potions, trade with Skull or trade with X. Get your stack. Hold on to these for later. Alright. Also, while we're waiting, if you do not have a bug mount, please type 1 in chat now so I know who does not have a bug mount. Thanks, Race. I was about to actually do the same thing.
Just make sure everyone's spaced out.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm here, but I'm not with you guys yet.
Oh, that's
Although I
I'm
will
just
be shortly.
asking to see if you have a bug mount, but I know you do. If you don't have a bug mount, it's imperative that we know this before we try to do Cthulhu, so I can put you in the proper group.
Put your brains inside the instance while Rudge is trying to get this shit organized. This is literally the most important part of the Cthulhu fight, and if you're not paying attention right now, you're fucking up.
We'll go over it all again anyway. Just waiting for everyone to get here. Alright. Looks like mostly everyone's here. If we could buff, please, and we can get started.
Hold off on the buffs until we do some practice running around in a circle, that way we have more time moving.
We got more trash to fight first, so I was going to kill the trash first. Because I want to clear all the trash, then we'll do all the explaining.
Right on.
Because I'd rather not explain everything, kill 2 trash, and people go, what? Let's get buffs. Stack it on Skull. And mount up, please. Want to make sure everyone actually has a mount. I got you right. Right, he's like, yeah, left shadow protection, because if so, we can get moving now. We can do that when we get up front. Wait for your mana, we'll go. Alright. Jory, could you lead us to the other trash? I want to see who does and does not have a mount. Alright, good. That's everyone. We have 2 packs of trash to clear before we get to talk about Cthulhu. Yeah, Captain, we've had people here for some, or not everyone has been to every AQ, so I'm not sure that everyone actually had one, but I'm glad that everyone who is here today has one.
It's like our honor system actually works, Raj.
I know. Just trying to make it dummy proof the first time. Okay. We've got 2 nullifiers and a warder. We're going to pull the nullifiers away from the warder, and we'll kill them first. Light Shadow, I want you to Viper Sting Skull. Santam, you're mana draining it. Everyone else is killing it. Except for Zedek, Ree, Eddie, and Don. You guys are all mana draining X from the get-go. Blow up Skull, blow up X, and then we'll go back for the warder. The warder does all kinds of dumb, annoying things. Put work on it to start. Muddy, you back him up, stay far enough away in case there's a fear mechanic, but you can run in if necessary. Keep him away from everyone else. Mark Santam. Santam's going to be max range. Try to stay there if you're a caster.
Well, I won't be on the nullifiers.
No, you're right. But you will be when we get to the big guy, and that's what we care about.
Yes.
Okay, check your buffs, make sure you have what you want. Check your food buffs. Again, don't follow the tanks all the way in. We're going to pull the nullifiers back and keep that warder pretty much where he is. Which is on its way.
Choose on Skull and X.
I'll take Skull, you take X. Sorry, I thought I said that. I must have glossed over it.
Put it in your mind. I can't read your mind.
That would be
Yet.
scary if you could. I don't know if we want to get. I don't know if we want to be in there. Alright. Raid, get to the middle of the room and stop. Tanks ready. Yep. Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Everybody else stop there if not a tank. Oh, I got rooted. Mean to pick up Skull. Get right tags.
Job on drains, guys.
Troy, is that dust cloud thing up or no?
Silence right now.
Yeah. Silence and root. Caster, stay at max range and blow it up. Melee when you can't get in there.
Oh, that's my range thing. I was like, what the fuck? I need to change that.
Alright, we'll do a pet pull on this one. We'll bring the warder, or the nullifiers back. Troy, try to keep that warder up at the top of that hill.
Yep.
Everybody else, group up right here where I'm jumping. And wait. Aspect catch pad. Good. Send it in. Pull it back. We're gonna try to pull the nullifiers down to the bottom of this hill. Healers for healing work. Move up a little bit. Go and skull.
It's a Fire Nova and Silence.
Thanks. How much that Fire Nova doing to you? Melee, stay out for a second.
1,000.
1,000? Yeah, melee, stay out. Blow it up from range. Save your buffs.
Silence.
Which is much larger than 30 yards.
Yeah, try to back up as far as you can.
Melee's getting hit by the Fire Nova.
Yeah, you guys back up to max, or back up to out of range. If you're melee, you should come near me. Or right. Well, right, that's a little too close, I think.
31 yards. Still getting hit.
It's 40-yard range.
Yeah. We're not in a real hurry. This will be fine. Alright. So, let's start talking. Everybody come to Skull and stack on Skull. We're gonna act like this room in front of us is where Cthulhu is. Let's start futzing with groups. So, we're going to mark a melee in every group. That melee is the pathing leader. These melee do not need to be tanks. So as we continue to spread people out, we'll mark people. We need to put a healer in every group. Graham, I'll let you do that. Just put one healer in each group.
Raise, that roach wasn't part of your strategy, was it?
No, I'm just fucking with you. Oh, Dago, put a sentry totem over there. They last 5 minutes.
I didn't learn that one.
Psh, loser.
Cap with a sentry totem.
I've never seen a sentry totem before.
It's probably the first time I've used it.
It's kind of sad.
Reg, you can probably stick me in the back somewhere, unless.
No, I'm gonna make you lead us in.
Okay.
And I'll make you go to the back, yeah. So that's my tentative symbols. Let me make sure they're where I want them, and then we can start talking. So, look who's in your group right now. They're going to be your new best friends for this entire fight. You always want to be with them. You should be relatively close, but not too close. If you have DBM, type /range right now. You should see a range indicator show up. Wait, it can't be used in instances. What?
Type /range 10.
Thank you.
It seems like it's default to 10 yards.
So you should see a range indicator. I don't know why it's not working. That's so goofy.
You get the text ones, still see the names.
Is your DPM initialized? Is it actually turned on?
Yeah, maybe.
Needs to kick on before it can use range.
Let's find out. I have a different UI too, that might be the problem. Alright, do your 10-yard range thing. When we are in the group, or we are in Cthulhu's room, you must always be 10 yards away from everyone else. So try to move around. The marked melee will be the people that are right against Cthulhu, except Work, you will not be. Malice, you will be the star representative exactly up against Cthulhu.
Alright.
Every other marked melee will be up against Cthulhu. Mina and Mu, you guys are my floater tanks. When a giant tentacle pops up somewhere near you, you can go and get it. I'll explain that more in a second, but you guys will not be up against Cthulhu. Thunderdance, you can be up against Cthulhu, but you must stack on top of Rythos. So the melee will be up against Cthulhu. Healers will be the farthest back. So do not try to stay behind them. Let them be the ones that are farthest away, but still in range of the melee. Healers, you're responsible for healing your own group. All other ranged should try to form a triangle with the healers. Stay 10 yards away, make sure you can still plunk the boss, etc. First thing we need to learn in this fight is the run-in and positioning. It's going to take us a while, or at least a few attempts. The I-beam is like the holy lightning thing in ZG that does more damage the more people it hits. So we only want it to hit one person, or in the case of Rythos and Thunderdance, 2 people. It should be survivable at 2. Once it starts hitting a 3rd and a 4th person, it is not. It will start to do way too much damage on the realm of like 5 and 8,000. Find your group, stay with them when we run in. Melee on Cthulhu, forming the point of the wedge. Healers all the way in the back. Ranged spread out. Okay? Big step 1. When we start in, Work will lead us in and eat the initial beam. He'll proceed all the way around behind Cthulhu.
Roger, you going based on the diagram that you have in hashtag AQ40?
I thought I was. I just need to switch the symbols.
No, I think you're right.
Except I need to give Work a triangle.
The entrance is on the top side, right? Of that diagram?
No, it's on the bottom.
It's on the bottom side? Okay.
Just to avoid the confusion, Reg, you can just give it to Malice so he knows where to go, and I can just he can just take my spot.
That's fine. You're still gonna lead us in.
Yeah.
All right. So Ricky and Raze, I switched your symbols.
Affirmative.
So there is a picture in the AQ strats. And we'll try to also give you the clock symbols for where you should go. So, triangle, which is group Malice, will be at 12 o'clock. Ricky on diamond will be at about 2 o'clock. Circle, which is Rythos, will be at 3. Star, which is Raze, will be at about 4. Skull is my group, will be at 6 o'clock. X is Thunder Thighs, you guys will be at about 7 or 8 o'clock. Square is Jermac. You guys will be at 9. Muddy, your moon, you'll be at about 11 o'clock. You're going to have the entire raid stack on the right side with Jory stacking on the left side. So everybody mount up. Stack on the right side of this entrance. I know there's not enough space in this little cubby. We'll turn around and use the bigger one, but let's just get the basic movement down. If you're not stacking on Skull, you're already dead, and you've wiped us all. So mount up and come stand on Skull.
Could you elaborate on that point and repeat it like 3 or 4 times in the course of this explanation?
What, do you need to stay on Skull?
Why we need to stack and not be seen by Cthulhu.
Yeah. So Cthulhu's going to IB in the first person he sees, and if we are too close to the first person he sees, it'll chain and wipe us. Munchie, you there? Okay, come over on Skull. Thank you. All right, so when we start, work, we'll peek and run in and then around to his spot. When he does so, everybody else run in. If you're diamond, circle, or star, you go right. If you are moon, square, or X, you go left. And Skull will just take up and stab. So when we all peel out of the right side of the room, we will split into 2 halves and work our way around Cthulhu. Okay, let's try it again. Everybody back to the doorway.
Keep in mind, this room's a lot smaller, so we're going to have more room.
We're going to turn around and do it in the big room in a second, but I just wanted to get everybody the basic motion before we all get too far apart. All right, let's try this.
3, 2, 1.
To your spots.
Y'all just fucked up. Jory didn't make it past you.
You can't beat him. Gotta wait for him to be out there. Try it again.
Come back here, try again. You guys gotta let Jory get that lead. Don't take off running until he's about halfway into the area.
You'll be able to see him get beamed. For now we can't, so count to 3. And I'll count with you. Ready?
3.
This is for Jory.
2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Go. Perfect.
Jay, why do you keep taking up center?
Is this the center? Maybe I'm just too close to your center.
That's the center.
I'm counting this as a center.
Okay.
Whatever.
Everybody, stack. We're going to face the big room. We'll take it for real. We'll go into the giant room. Stack on Skull. Jory stack on the left.
Where do you want to count center there, Reg? Why don't we get a flare in center?
Raise, this is what I'm going to consider center.
Fine.
Okay. All right.
Mount up, come back.
The flare is Cthulhu.
It'll be easier when there's a
2,
true prop in front of us.
1.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, Reg, this is Blue. I assume I stack on you on the fight, right?
Yeah, if you're in my group, you do. Sorry, I forgot there was a second melee in mine.
Thank you.
You and me will be up there against the boss, whacking away. Okay, so that's the first thing we need to do. We need to get into position, right? Remember where you're supposed to be. Refer to the graph and AQ40 strats as necessary. Stay in your group. Stay back there. Go back to where you're supposed to be. Everybody off your mounts. Try to find a little bit of space just to see what our general spacing will be. So Blue, you'll be right on top of me, like so you can't see my character model. We want to be stacked right on top of each other.
Okay.
You got room up here, Blue? Scoot in.
Sorry, getting pinged. So Blue will be way up here.
So on your range things, the only people you should see are the people who are stacked on top of you. Right?
I believe so, yes. There will be enough space for us to do this. There probably is not in this room.
Yeah, I can't get separated from circle.
That's all right. This is the general layout. Okay, so melee. Anybody who's marked and the other melee standing here, your primary job is to kill the small eye things that pop up right next to us. As soon as they pop up, you switch to them immediately. Stun them if you can, interrupt their casts if you can, but turn and murder the eye things as quickly as possible. Job 1 of the melee is to kill the small eye beams. You have no throttle on your DPS. Go absolutely nuts. You can't pull threat here on the boss. Just murder the eye beams as soon as, or the little eye stalks as soon as they pop up. Ranged. If you aren't doing anything else and those little eye guys pop up, take a pot shot at them as well. But they should melt pretty quickly under our DPS, melee DPS. Besides the little eye things, during phase 1, larger tentacles will pop up underneath somebody. That's why we have floating tanks. So I think I have you spread out. If one goes near Jory, you run over and tank it. All ranged DPS in the area should turn and kill the large thick boys. We'll call them thick boys. Kill the thicky boys. Melee always stay on the eye stalks, the little ones that show up. Ranged, switch to the thick boys. If they aren't hitting anybody, I think someone needs to be in melee range or they move. But I don't know if you actually need to tank them. Again, melee always on the small eye stalks, ranged and on floating tanks. Get to the big guys. Once they're dead, get back into your spots. Periodically, besides killing the little eye things and killing the thick stalks, or thick tentacles, he will do the death ray attack. You'll start to see his eye charge up. If it's charging up pointing at your group, take steps to the left and get away from it. We don't know which way it's going to go. It might go clockwise. It might go counterclockwise. And this is going to be the hardest part. But if the eye beam is pointed at you, get out of its way. Everybody just move to the left side of your wedge so your whole group is together, and then we'll call out which direction it goes. If we say clockwise, which is where everyone's going, you run 180 degrees around the circle and end up the opposite side of where you started. Okay?
So if Ricky's diamond, he's going to end up in the spot that X is at.
Correct. Triangle and skull will swap spots, etc. Okay? You want to run 180 degrees. Don't just take off clockwise. We don't know which way the beam goes. It could go either. So if it's pointing at you, just move a little to the left so you're ready to go, and then wait for the call. It doesn't go super fast. We should be able to do it, but run.
Raj, would it be easier, instead of saying clockwise or counterclockwise, to say left or right?
It could be, if everyone is looking at Cthulhu at that time.
As long as you establish that everyone's orientation relative left to right is Cthulhu, that should work.
Okay.
Doesn't matter which way your character's looking. If Cthulhu was your face, left and right.
I think I'm just going to use clockwise and counter. I think that might be more clear. And if we wipe because of it, we can ask other things, but I'd rather, we might be saying something on the left, something on the right, and I don't want people to start to think to move in that direction. The only time you'll hear counterclockwise or counterclockwise is when we need to move on the eye beam.
Okay.
So, phase 1, melee, we're killing the eye stalks that pop up. They shoot mind-flayed beams and murder people, so we need to make sure we kill them quick, stun them, interrupt them, do whatever you can, but melt them. Range, when the thick tentacles pop up somewhere near you, turn to it and blow it up. Don't move. Don't get within 10 yards of anyone, but turn around and blow it up. When you're not blowing up tentacles, we're not running away from the eye beam, we're killing Cthulhu. We need to take his eye down so that his real form pops out. But always, always, always switch to the spawns. Okay? Alright. Let's try this again. Let's try the movement again. So the eye beam is currently pointed at Moon. Moon group, what do you guys do? Move a little bit clockwise. No one else should be moving yet. We don't know which way it's going to go. You just need to get a little bit out of the way in case it blows you up. All right, let's run clockwise. Everybody run 180 degrees around.
The 10-yard range doesn't matter when he's doing that eye beam.
Correct. The only attack he can do when he's shooting his death laser at us is the death laser. Okay, so that was one. Again, don't move when we call who it's shooting. Just that group should get ready. So it's pointed at circle. What are you guys going to do? Circle, move a little bit to the left and just wait. Okay, now it's going counterclockwise. Good. This is literally the hardest part of this fight, guys. This is where most people die. Staying too close to each other and not getting out of the I-beam, or the death ray.
Do your best to maintain distance from the center of Cthulhu, which in this case is proxied by work.
Yeah. It'll be very apparent where you should run when we're staring at a giant eye.
I will mention those who are on the outer ring. If they try and stay on the outer ring during that death beam, you're not going to make that death beam in time because you're on the outside arc. You're going to have to cut through the middle somewhat.
Yeah, outside ring can collapse towards the center during the run. So, look at Star. If I was a healer out here on the outer ring and we're going counterclockwise, I would want to cut towards the center, get with my proxy, and then circle. If I try and run all the way from the back, it would take way too long, the beam would catch me, I would die. I would die right about here. Does that make sense? Shorter distance, less space to run.
Melee, kill the little eye things that pop up next to us immediately. Ranged, switch to the bigger tentacles. We'll throw floating tanks at it if necessary. If the beam is pointed at you, move slightly left, wait for the call. The call will be clockwise or counterclockwise. Ranged, when the death beam starts to charge, collapse in a little bit so you don't get caught on the outside. If there are tentacles up when we're running, if there are thick tentacles up when we are about to run, leave it. Let's just run past it. So that's phase 1. Kill the small eye stalks that show up. Kill the thick tentacles. Run away from the death beam. When phase 2 starts, the eye will collapse or the eye will go down. Your real Cthulhu will come up. Everyone needs to collapse to skull. Because the giant tentacles will start to form. We're going to do this to bait where it spawns. We want it to spawn here.
And no matter what position skull is at the time, you want us to collapse the skull no matter what?
Yeah, just to make it easier.
And does it have to be a tight stack or a loose stack?
It just needs to be a loose stack. You just need to get close to me.
Because it does damage everyone who gets hit by it as well for about 3
It does damage everyone that gets hit, but you want to come near where skull is so that it pops up. And we'll figure out how close we need to be when we get there. I don't think you want to be on top of me, but you want to be closer. So, phase 2 starts is when people start to get randomly swallowed. But there are things we need to pay attention to surface side. So, surface side, the small I-beam tentacles will still pop up around Cthulhu. When they do, melee, you have to go kill them. So if you're a marked simple, you need to go back and kill the little eye stalk that showed up at your spot. You can stand at that spot if you want and just wait for them, or you can run back and forth, but your primary job is killing those little eye things. We will get really big eye tentacles, and we will get really big, thicker tentacles. The floating tanks, which were Mina, Moo, and Work, will tank those wherever they pop up. The giant thick tentacles will pop up underneath someone, so if you see the ground at your feet start to move, get out of the way so you don't take damage. I'm not sure it can be avoided, but if it can be, move. And then all ranged and melee who are not kindling little eye stalks can kill the big ones. The big eye stalks, big eye tentacles, in phase 2 do the bouncing death beam, not the big red one that we're going to run away from, but the other one, the one that's at the start that we need to stand 10 yards apart for. However, those giant eye stalks can be interrupted, counterspelled, feared, all kinds of things. So when they pop up, keep them locked down, and we shouldn't take any of that crazy damage from them. That's why we don't all need to be spread out for phase 2. So the kill order is still small eye stalks, giant eye beams, giant thick boys. Alright. If you get swallowed, there are 2 tentacles in there. Start to kill the one on the right first. If you're a healer, top off who's ever in there, get the hell out. If you're a tank, well, if you're Mina, Moo, or Jory, get the hell out and come back surface side.
How do we do that?
There's a small teleport pad in between the 2 tentacles. You go and you stand on it, and it shoots you back out.
It looks like a gray anus.
Correct.
Sure. If you're melee, don't stay in there too long and take too much damage because you'll get hit by the tentacles. If you're ranged, stay in there as long as you can until you get about, I think, it's about 7 stacks, 6 stacks. Until you start taking way too much damage. I think it's 150 damage a tick per stack. So watch your own health. As soon as you eject, your stacks drop. So don't die in there. But stay in as long as you can and do damage because you shouldn't get hit by anything but the tick.
Pop an NR pod in there.
Well, we'll talk about consumes in a second. So, phase 2. Kill the little eye stalks, kill the giant eye stalks, kill the big thick boys. If you're inside, right tentacle, then left tentacle. Get out before you die.
What about communication of tentacle health?
Yep, that was my next thing.
Okay.
We only want to kill the second tentacle when we're done with all of the ads at top. So when it gets low, we'd like whoever's in there to call that out, and we will call for a halt if necessary, or we'll tell you to finish it off. As soon as that second tentacle dies, Cthulhu goes into a vulnerability phase where we have 45 seconds to do as much damage as possible. And at that point, we'll blow cooldowns and try to take out as much of his health as we can. Most guilds take 2 full cycles. We will probably be about the same. So we'll have to do the tentacle dance twice.
Is threat a concern for that part?
Threat is not a concern. Those tentacles are going to attack anybody who's close to them. So I guess threat down there could be a concern, but they're not going to have a tank down there tanking them. Threat's not going to be a concern on the little eye tentacles that pop up around Cthulhu because we want them to die as fast as possible. And threat shouldn't be a concern on the other stuff because we should be able to tank it pretty easily. During the vulnerability phase, nothing happens, but Cthulhu stands there and lets us wail on him, so absolutely go nuts. Alright. Let's talk about the stack of nature resistance pots you have in your pocket. Everybody do take your nature resistance, your first one, right now. We want the cooldown to wear off. Put those wherever your health potion normally is, because those are going to be more important. They will help you from the bouncing death beam, and they will help you from the poison stacks inside the stomach. When you see your nature resistance pot go away, take another one. We've got a bunch of these. We want to use them. If you're in the stomach, in particular, and your potion cooldown is up, use a nature resistance pot to stay in there a little bit longer. It'll help the overall damage.
Pop your pot down.
If you have shadow resist potions, and we don't have a lot for everyone, but we will try to continue to farm them as we go, pre-pot one of those once your potion cooldown is up. That'll save you from the mind flay that the eye stalks do a little bit. But again, you'll only get a little bit of defense from them since we're not going to be worried about repotting those. We're going to be focusing on the nature pots. I said a lot because this is a lot to talk about. This fight is almost all mechanics and a lot of it's movement. We're going to stack up and we're going to go through the whole thing again.
Rudge, move to a different entrance, guys.
I'm stacking up. Oh, I'm sorry, I did. My bad.
That's okay. It works here.
Trying to make sure I didn't forget anything.
Just don't go too far in there. You'll pull over on.
How's that? Hey. All right. Jorah, you could just run and be Cthulhu. How's that?
That's fine.
Everybody, for realism,
2,
duck to the left a
1.
few steps first.
3, 2, 1. Okay, good.
Look to your left, look to your right. There should be the same amount of distance between the people on either side of you.
Yep.
And yourself.
Melee, always kill the little eye tentacles, regardless of what else is going on. If they
Okay,
pop up,
hold up. Munchlass, explain to me why you have not used a nature resistance potion.
you might have not had them.
That's not an excuse. People have been saying get one from me for the past 20 minutes.
I'm sure he was here when we said it. I'll give him benefit of the doubt this one time.
Okay.
He
Use
got it.
the nature resist potion now, Munch, if you got one. Thank
There we
you.
go. We're going to want to be able to use them again. Alright, Melee, what's your job? It's
Kill small eye
insane.
beams.
There you go.
Kill the small
Kill the
guy.
small things. Always kill them. Alright, ranged. During this phase, you kill the small ones if they're up, and then you kill the larger ones that show up somewhere near you. If a tank is close, we'll put a tank on it. Okay. The I-beam is currently pointed at Diamond. What do you guys do? Move a little bit to the left. Okay. Now it's going clockwise. Everybody run. Good. Okay. We're fighting still. Now the I-beam is pointed at Square. What do you guys do? Move a little bit to the left. Good. Now it's moving counterclockwise, the beam. We should end up in our original positions.
One thing to keep in mind is that if you are on the trailing side, don't run into the I-beam.
Yeah.
It sounds dumb, but I just thought about it and I go, yeah, I'd be the one to do that.
Okay. We do a good job. Everyone's still alive. Everyone's been topped off. We've been killing the little eye stalks as soon as they pop up. We've been killing the thicker ones as soon as they come up, and we're not killing the little ones. We've done enough damage to the eye where it's dead, and now phase 2 starts. What do we do when phase 2 happens? Everybody run towards Skull. Don't try to run on me. Let's just kind of mesh around here. We're going to bait the big tentacle out. Big tentacle pops up. Boom. Work picks it up. We all start killing it. Alright, when little eye beams or little eye tentacles pop up, Melee, go back to them. So go back, run back to your spots, sprint over if you have to. Moo and Mina, if you guys aren't tanking something when the little ones pop up, you're welcome to charge over and try to kill one too. The faster they go down, the faster we go back to the important things. We don't need it. Yep.
I'm sorry, I have one question.
Sure.
Are you going to use the south side of the room, or are you just going to go wherever Skull is? Wherever you are, is that going to be our collapse point?
Yeah, wherever I am is going to be our collapse point to start.
Okay.
Just to make it easy. Just look for Skull and run over to it. That way you don't have to figure out where you are in the room. Just find Skull and come close. Ranged and healers, you guys don't need to spread back out to your spots during phase 2, because the bouncing death beam only happens from the giant eye tentacles that pop up. So as long as we keep those locked down, you don't have to follow the melee back during phase 2. The melee should be able to run over, kill them, and come back. Intercept's allowed on the small eye tentacles. Intercept should not be used on the big ones. We want to use only long duration stuns.
Barrel charge is, though, as that is an interrupt.
Sure. So we're going to treat the large eye tentacles as if they were spellbinders. We're going to try to do 2 big stuns, and then a kidney if we can. The little ones don't matter. Murder them as fast as you can. If intercept gets you there faster, intercept. Kill them. Alright, so we're here in phase 2. We're inside, we're killing tentacles. You're using your nature resistance pots. If your square's out and you're inside, you're coming out about 7 or 8 stacks, depending on your health pool. If you're a little bit chonky, you might be able to stand longer. Don't die inside. You're not going to be useful to the raid if you die inside trying to get one more swing in on the tentacles. Watch your health. Get out before you die. When you come out, join the rest of the raid back. You'll get topped off by all the healers. We continue that until the vulnerability phase happens. When that happens, blow all of your cooldowns and do as much damage as we possibly can during that first vulnerability stage. We will not kill him in that first stage. We'll have to do it again. We should be able to kill him in the second. This is going to be a long fight. This is going to be like a twin Emperor's length fight. Be 8 to 10 minutes.
Does the 10 range thing matter past the
Phase 1. No, it does not. Good question. Phase 1, the range thing only matters during Phase 1 because the giant eye shoots the bouncing death beam. Once Phase 1 is over, the death beam comes from the giant eye tentacles, which we can stun.
And interrupt.
And interrupt.
And silence.
I agree, do almost anything to him. You can death coil him too, even though I don't think they move. So, when we're in Phase 2, don't bother to attack the boss until we get to vulnerability. He's got a shield on, it does like 99% damage resistance. It's just not worth it.
Exception being if you want to stack on vulnerability attacks, such as Curse of Elements, Curse of Shadows, Sunder Armor, Fairy Fire.
Yeah. If you want to build Rage, I guess you can too, but don't get carried away. Always melee, always look for the little eye things. Try to always go to yours and kill it.
Can you roam around with those?
Yeah. In Phase 2, definitely. In Phase 1, stay in your wedge. Phase 2, all of us marked people should go to ours and try to kill it. Anybody who's not marked can go to wherever this is closest and just help kill that one first. And then once yours is dead, help kill the other ones. Okay.
And when tank goes to the mark, does the DPS try to help kill his target also?
If you're close enough, yeah. The melee should be able to melt these things. They don't have a lot of HP. If there's a big tentacle up and we got work tanking it, the range should stay on the big tentacle. Keep it counterspelled, keep it dying, and the melee can run over and kill the little ones. That was a good question, Merc, but you can stay on the big stuff. I'm pretty sure DBM's gonna tell us when these eye things spawn, so we should have a heads up. Okay, that was a lot. I know this is going to be a couple of attempts probably before we get it. Do a ready check. If you understood everything I said, or at least understand what your role needs to be in this fight, say yes. If you don't, and even have a small question, just say no. I will re-explain what we can.
Sorry, I have a question.
Yep.
You said work is gonna go tank him at 12 o'clock as we go in. Triangle is also at 12 o'clock. Do you want us to stack together?
So work is just gonna run in, and then you'll be the one up against the eye. He doesn't need to be against the eye. He's not gonna. I mean, he's a chonky boy, but his deep probably's not gonna do a ton of damage. So he'll be in the back, ready to pick up a bigger tentacle if it's somewhere close to him and it spawns.
Okay.
So you'll be by yourself against the eye on your side.
Okay, sounds good.
Captain, are you AFK or did you just forget to hit your button?
No.
Okay. Did you have a question? Oh, you popped AFK. Shiv, you good too? Can you type in chat if you're good, Shiv? Shiv!
Yep, just 1 second.
Okay.
Melee, we are not staying in as long as range, but we're not quite leaving right away either, correct?
When you get in the stomach, you should stay in as long as you can, but you'll get hit. The tentacles inside are melee, so they'll start doing damage to you as well as the poison tick, so you'll have to get out sooner than the range because the range will only take the tick damage and you'll be able to get hit by the tentacles.
Alright, got it, I'm good.
So if you have evasion or something to get in there, you can pop evasion and stay in for a while longer, but pay attention to your health, don't just blindly watch your stacks.
Alright.
Cool. Alright, we're gonna try it, and if we wipe, we'll figure out what happened. We'll try it again.
Let's go poke the eyeball. Should we shadow up?
Yeah, we'll get closer to where we need to be. We'll get off our mounts, food buffs, and shadow up.
Captain, what's your question?
So my question was, it's all right. You only asked if I was here. So, my question was, I am with Sunder. Sunder pointed out that I can't stack on him. I need to stack pretty much behind him out of the 10 range. Is there any reason that a caster would be in front of Sunder or myself?
No.
Okay.
And I mean, you could stack on Sunder since there's only 2 of you. But if you don't think you're going to do enough melee damage for it to matter, you can stand back.
Okay.
And that's again only during phase 1 when the I-beam bounces.
Don't go past X and circle.
Yeah, get off your mounts. Let's come out of where the stonework is and we'll buff. Yeah, right here at this entrance. We'll buff shadow protection that wore off and do your food buffs now.
And our shadow potions?
If you have a shadow potion, yeah, you should do that. And we should wait the 2 minutes for the cooldown to be up. Sorry. I thought I said to do that after the nature one was up. But we'll do it here.
Reg, you saw what TikTok said? I just put it in raid chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Captain, you can stack on Sunder.
Confirm.
Just make sure you're like directly on top of him, like CG style.
Yep.
And you can probably just keep wailing on the eye the whole time, and Sunder's just gonna melt the little thing that pops in.
That's a fair concern, Ricky.
Yep, Ricky, I'm concerned about a lot of stuff in this fight, but we're not gonna know until we try it.
Yeah, kinda, Ricky. You're the primary melee in that position. You kinda just need to turn and bash it and hope that everybody else plays nice with you.
So, key spacing here is going to be basically wherever Malice ends his run is where everyone else is going to adjust from. So once Malice gets a spot, everybody else will cascade around him 10 yards away. Melee, make sure you're 10, and then everyone else who's in the melee group, just back up from them. You can spread left and right a little bit. As we said, just check that radar. And this type of fight is something that we can excel at once we learn it. This is not necessarily a DPS race. This isn't big numbers. This is execution. We're good at execution. Our first goalpost is getting everybody in without dying. If we can do that on the first attempt, I'll be very happy. But many of us have never done this before, so we should see. If you need a quick bio, go now, because we're probably going to be here for 10 minutes.
Get back.
Alright, Ren's did a good point. We're going to do spacing based on me, Skull. So once I get there, everyone will cascade around me. And so if you're in the 4 or 7 o'clock positions, you'll try to get 10 yards away, and we should do all of that from the bottom of the clock to the top. Since I will be in position probably first, all the other melees groups can just spread off of me. This is gonna be fun. Warriors, I'd recommend you all run in defensive stance. That extra damage mitigation. And then after that, you shouldn't need to worry about it. We're gonna line up on the right side of the entrance. We're gonna let work get around to the left side. I don't think it has a skull reflect. It's just an eye.
I'll find a way.
Gotta be more if there's an eye and a stomach.
You know, if Valja gets eaten, it only would have been yesterday now.
That's true.
Let's see if everyone's back. Wait, not a couple. Okay, everyone's here. We'll move up.
Hold on. I just rebuffed a bunch of stuff falling off. Burn through
Alright.
candles before we even start, because it would take
Alright.
so long.
Sorry. My bad.
I heard Graham that time.
I did hear him.
I adjusted like 50 settings, so hopefully it's a little clearer.
Much clearer.
We need to get you a windsock now. Other than that, it's really clear.
Is this better?
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
perfect.
Perfect.
Wow. You're a new person.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright. Oh, baby.
Be careful, guys, because if you walk in front of the door, he will see you.
Real quick, can you get to the other side? Alright. Can I get a priest to dismount and bubble him, please? Thank you. Alright.
Count me in.
Everybody get mounted back up.
3,
We're going
2,
live.
1.
Wait. 2, 1. Let's go. There's the I-beam. We gotta get all the way up in here. There's a tentacle behind star, ranged. Take it out.
Spread out quick.
It's a tentacle on star. Good. Everybody survived the run-in. I'm excited. High tentacles soon. Alright, the I-beam's up. It's going counterclockwise, run. There's one eye stalk left, it was ours. I had to get out of the way of the I-beam. Keep moving. High beam, stop. High tentacles, turn around. Blue don't move when it does the eye beam. Glare's coming. I can't see which way it's moving. Counterclockwise. You're gonna end up in your first position. Run to your original position.
Kill tentacles as you move.
If you can.
Malice, you'll be over here by work whenever that thing stops. There you go.
Eye tentacles, turn around. That was a bad eye beam.
Reg, can you max melee at all? You're really in there.
Shiv, you're too close to me.
Alright, those don't move into the eye beam, Andy, bud.
My bad.
It's alright. We're all learning. When phase 2 starts, if we can get... Alright, dodge... Where's the beam? Alright, counterclockwise. Hit tentacles as you go.
Melee, you only have to stand about halfway through the dark stuff on the ground in order to be in range. Otherwise, it makes it kind of hard to stay 10 yards apart.
When we get to phase 2, we could do a chain battle res.
Malice, you can stand right here, buddy. There you go. Muddy will be right to the right of that.
Muddy get thunder when we get to phase 2. Moo get Mina, we get to phase 2. Mina get Fester up. Thunder get Cynthia up.
Eye tentacles.
Thank you. No, I can't attack that thing. It's weird. I got mind control.
Get ready to move the skull.
Stage 2 come to skull. Stay loosely spread. Giant claw, there it is. Son of a bee.
I got it.
Thing's huge.
Resing Mina.
Someone got swallowed. That thing's scary as F. Get ready. Eye tentacles in 8 seconds. Big eyeball behind us. Nope, someone got eaten. Stay kind of loosely close to skulls. We know where these things are coming up. Small eye tentacles, giant eye tentacles.
Big eye.
Interrupt the big eye thing. Oh, that was bad. Keep it going. Keep that thing stunned. Eye tentacles are up. Giant claw on the back. If we get someone tanking.
Lucius got it.
Good. Keep moving up.
I pulled aggro. It's on Rythos. I'm dead.
I died too.
It's alright.
I think
Learned
it
a
was loose.
lot. Yep. There's 2 jump. No, that just moved.
Did it move or disappear? Because that
It
one was
moved.
50%.
Big eye.
There's
It regained all its health.
big eye. Alright, it's probably a wipe. We're learning a lot. It's a lot of fun.
So if no one's in melee range, they teleport and regain all their health?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Okay, so I think we learned a couple of really good things. One, you don't want to be all the way up against the eye when you start the melee. You want to be halfway through that. We'll call it the curpid. We'll try to adjust the positioning based on where the eye tentacles spawn. So we'll position ourselves, and then when the first wave of eye tentacles spawn, we'll just use them as the indicator for where the melee should stand, so we don't have to move too far away from them. So we're going to shift. Yeah, we're going to have to run back. Because there's Cthulhu.
Give that a text message too, Reg.
Yep.
I have a question.
Sure.
I got mind flayed to death. Does that mean I was too close to the boss?
No. The mind flay death means that we didn't kill the small eye tentacles fast enough.
Did you
And
have a...
someone's going to get shot with it. If you have shadow resist potion, that would be the way to try to mitigate some of that damage, but that'll really only eat one of them. So
Bag.
it's
Other
one
way.
of those. Some of those we have to just try to be on our toes. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of people's first time here. We're gonna get better.
Ahn'Qiraj, you're running into the wrong place.
If you died to the giant green beam, that means we were too close to each other. Melee, when it says you're targeted by the beam, that's great. Stand there. Everyone else is 10 yards away from you. You don't have to move.
So 10 yards does matter in phase 2.
It should.
Only if the eye
If
beam.
we execute it properly, we gotta get on those big eyes quickly and lock them up.
Yeah. So we'll go over the priorities again. Melee, always go to your designated little eye tentacle. There's a timer on DBM. You can see it when they're going to spawn. When we get to phase 2, that is still Melee's primary concern, is getting back to those tentacles. In phase 2, we want to always have a tank on the big, thick tentacles. That'll primarily be work, but it may be one of the other druid tanks. Ranged DPS, your primary concern in phase 2 is the large eye tentacles. Regardless of what else is going on, switch to them. I know positioning gets wonky, I know it's hard to see them, but if you get DBM, you should know a warning is coming, and we should be able to find them and stay on the counter spells. And whatever else we can do to keep it from casting the death beam.
Reg, did you happen to see that the deadly boss mods have the tentacle stomach?
I did see that. Everybody right now for me, get off your mount and drink a nature protection potion so the timer starts ticking.
For phase 2, if you're in the stomach and you're trying to launch back up, be careful someone else didn't just activate it, because I got knocked up, but not quite in the center, and fell back down, took a ton of fall damage.
Oof. That was a great first attempt, guys. We got to phase 2 and we almost killed one of the tentacles. I'm very impressed.
We killed the tentacle inside.
Well, we did.
Yeah, second one at like 75%.
Yeah.
How much health do they have?
I didn't really check.
Okay.
Around 50,000 each, I think.
Ricky, you can go back to your spot if you want and wait for the little eye tentacles to spawn. There's no issue with that. If you are at your spot, though, a big eye tentacle might spawn on you, so we want to try to keep everyone at least on the same half of the room. And then just try to run over when you know those eye tentacles are coming. We got timers on the big eye tentacle spawn, so if anything, just make sure you're on the raid half of the room at that point, so we gotta know where they are, and one of the tanks will pick it up.
Cthulhu's rude. He keeps stealing my mark.
Ragnaros, you should pop that second nature resist potion whenever you have an available potion cooldown and your first one is gone. If you, especially as a healer, you want to do that. If you're melee, you want to pop it if you take a death beam. Otherwise, try to hold it until you're ready, until you're in the stomach. I think you have to do 10-yard rage again. This is probably a good fight if you want to be extra. Have to get whipper root tubers for, since we're not going to have a lot of health stones. Or at least
I can hand out a couple, but not very many very quickly.
It's all right. We don't. There's no way for you to get more. We probably almost depleted your stock on the first attempt. Do your consumes. We'll wait for buffs.
Is there a reason why Cthulhu kept stealing the star? Because I was having a hell of a time trying to keep up with my group.
Yeah, he puts it on his I-beam target. I'm trying to keep it up, but I also can't always target myself for it.
I wonder if we could turn that off.
No, I was just, there's not another mark, is there?
No, we have
Okay.
only used.
Can you give assist to Germax so he can put his back on if he has to?
Yeah.
DBM, there's an option to have it mark. You can actually turn that option off.
I think I have to do it. So I will endeavor to do so. I turned off the set I-beam target. We'll see, since I'm raid leader, if that takes precedence. If you have DBM and you are the I-beam target, you will say your character name is the I-beam target. Again, if spacing is correct, don't move. You'll be fine. Only take about 1,000 damage. I think I took 2,500-ish, being the second target off of blues.
Question: the melee who are in the second ring, are they actually going to be DPS in Cthulhu?
So, if you're not up against the eye to start, you will DPS Cthulhu during the vulnerable phase in stage 2.
But not in phase 1.
But not in phase 1.
Okay. Yeah, because I was up there and Shiv Tusk wanted to DPS Cthulhu, but he got a little too close to me. So
okay, so I take that back. So in your group, Muddy, you and Shiv can stand on top of each other, just like Blue and I do, and like Captain and Sunder do. Sorry.
So Shiv can be on top of me, and if we get the I-beam, we just both get hit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the first jump isn't lethal.
Okay.
Sorry.
Get that, Shiv?
I should be more clear. Just make sure, Shiv, you can barely see or can't see your character inside the bear. Or cat. But you could probably be cat, to be honest. I don't think there's any.
Yeah, I was in cat the whole time.
If you have a shadow resistance, Pat, take it now.
Nope. The eye tentacles spawn on the outside of that, but the big tentacles and the claw tentacles can spawn on top of any one.
Yeah,
which includes inside of the ring.
And again, ranged. Any of the if it's not a small eye tentacle, ranged, you need to switch to it if it's close to you and kill it. The melee's primary responsibility is these small eye tentacles. They go down pretty quick. I think that we were able to kill them relatively quickly. It was getting to them that was taking us time, so we're just going to adjust positioning. And I'll shift once the first one spawns, and we'll all shift accordingly so that we're closer to where they should spawn. I think they spawn in the same spot every time. At least it felt like they did. Alright, we all got buffs. Yep. Move up, do your food buff, then mount up. If you don't bring stam food to this fight, please find some, get some, and bring it next time.
And seriously, no peeking around the corner.
Don't go anywhere past skull. There's no reason to go past the skull.
Captain, you can stay on the big eye. You can stay on Cthulhu. Mazzy, you can't trade that Gordok Green Gog, it's soulbound. I've tried it before. Sorry, Maze. It's Maze.
Either one is fine.
Everyone's ready. Gonna priest bubble. Work, please.
Do me a favor, Don. Stop running. You're freaking me out.
Alright, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. There's a claw tentacle up somewhere in the room. Good, we got it. Another claw tentacle up. Razor a little too close. Sorry.
No, it was blue.
Blue go a little bit too. You're good. Nice. Turn.
Dark Lair moving clockwise.
Yep. Clockwise.
Keep going, mouse.
I'm going to shift back when the axe is done, guys. Don't.
Turn around, eye beams. Eye tentacles. It's a claw up. Claw up. Warriors don't waste whirlwind. You can't hit them from where we're standing. Eye beam. Okay, counterclockwise. Eye tentacles. Eye tentacles. Nope. I thought they were. I beat my meat twice, that sucks. Sorry, blue.
That's not your.
Phase 2. Coming
Go to the skull.
Entrance of the room. Giant claw. There it is. Giant eye tentacle. Ranged. Oh, that was a giant eye. That was someone getting eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Eye tentacles are up.
Giant eye.
Interrupted.
Got people who need to
Stunned
get
it.
to their eye tentacles in the back. Eye tentacles down. Back to the front of the room so we can control where these big ones spawn.
We stack on skull.
There it is. Eyes are back up.
Big tentacles back.
Get yourself wrecked.
There's only one tentacle left.
Giant eye tentacle very soon.
Alright, there's a second one. Eye tentacles are up. Whoa. Oh, that was a bad beam.
Yeah, sorry, couldn't really move.
Nope.
Good.
It's alright. Try it again. If you're inside, come out. Try to help outside. You're gonna wipe otherwise. We're gonna wipe anyway.
Oh, it's a wipe.
Yeah. This is definitely a wipe.
What are the percentages at inside?
30.
I see it, okay.
So spacing was a lot better. We're getting the hang of it. Those big eye tentacles are still our downfall. We'll figure them out. Release, run back. As soon as you res, pop your nature resist potion. It's probably your 4th or 5th.
I have a question that might be done.
I can barely hear you, Blue, but go.
No, this is Frost.
Sorry, Frosty.
I was gonna say during phase 2, when the little eye tentacles that shoot out the blue lasers pop up, that should be Melee's primary concern, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so even if there's a big giant ass tentacle, they should immediately peel off and kill those as soon as possible, right?
Yep. Yes, they should.
Yeah, because those things fucking kill us quick.
They are
Yes, they do.
counterspellable. If you guys are getting targeted and you have the option to counterspell, do it.
The small ones counterspellable.
Yes.
Well, that's fun.
If you guys have an option to silence an I-beam and you died to an I-beam with your silence up, you fucked up.
I'm not sure if they're interruptible. I tried to pummel one. I don't know if it did anything.
You probably got batched. They're interruptible.
Son of a bee.
Yeah, they can shoot you across the room too, so you can't always get to them.
Yeah.
The range issue.
Yeah, one popped up under me and threw me over, and then where I land, as soon as I landed, another one popped up, threw me back the other way, and that's when I died.
When we know that ring of them is coming up, a few of the melee should peel off to the far side to start getting them down.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that ETAF. That was just unlucky. You got bounced right into a I-beam.
On the plus side, I feel like I gotta keep my mark that fight.
Yeah, I think you did too. We're doing great, guys. We've made progress both fronts.
This is fun as hell. Come on, let's be honest.
Nature protection. Make sure you take a nature protection potion. If you need more, trade with Skull when we get there. Yeah, let me get there first, and then I'll trade with anybody who needs them. I have some. Rythos has some. Damon has some. Light Shadow has some. I'll hand them out in packs of 2.
Thunderdance has some.
Thunderdance has some. I'll hand them out in packs of 2 until we're out. I took them all off my Healy Rochelle. I had the shadow ones. Your shadow ones on Healy.
Once you're actually up there by the entrance ready to go in, don't touch your keys anymore. Just stop.
Stop twitching.
Drury said big tentacle, then small eyes. So we're all collapsed at the skull.
Yep.
A big tentacle spawns, and we all kill that before we go to the eyes.
If the small eyes come up, melee should peel off immediately.
That's just the rotation that it follows, Muddy. The big tentacle comes up, and then the small ones, and then right as the small ones spawn, you see the big eye stalk pops.
So when melee sees the big tentacle, the melee needs to start running back to their original phase 1 position.
That's a good call. For the first one in phase 2, once the big tentacle pops, melee can go back to where their eyes, little eye things are going to pop up because we successfully baited the big tentacle out.
So basically, as soon as we kill the small eye tentacles and then the big eye stalk dies, a big tentacle is going to spawn again. And then it's just rinse and repeat.
Okay, if you need nature resist pots because they're out, come trade Skull, or Light Shadow, or Rythos, or Daemon. Try to hit about packs 2.
If you guys have questions, feel free to ask them.
Yep.
So I tested as we were wiping, and I got tongues up on a big eye stalk. Is that useful?
Probably.
Not sure how much of a cast bar those things have if they're all just channeled spells, but sure.
Yeah, I think the eye beam is instant and the Mind Flay is channeled, so I don't know if tongues will really do anything.
If it works like Mind Flay for a Shadow Priest, Curse of Tongue does not affect Mind Flay.
Okay, then just stick with the vulnerability curses and damage curses.
You can Death Coil it though.
I think our big focus now is to get those small eye tentacles down quickly in phase 2, get the rotation down.
Phase 1 went real smooth. Everyone moved correctly. We had good spacing throughout. I only think 1 or 2 people died. That's about what we can expect with some unlucky RNG with the tentacles popping and then the death lasers. I don't think anybody died to the giant red death laser, which is good. No one's dying on entrance, which is also good.
Lep died to the big death laser, but that's because it literally just started right on him.
That's
Yeah, I was at half health when it hit me.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's going to kill you at full health, man. I don't know if you can do much about
it. It kills even max level. It does insane amounts of damage. There's no way to survive it.
Alright, if you've got all the buffs you need and you have Nature Protection Potion pre-potted and you have another one in your bag, go to that starting spot. If you need another Nature Protection Potion, grab it from Skull on your way.
Somebody summon me. I have no idea where I am.
Alright. Rifa, can you summon Day?
That's okay, you're not going to heal anybody anyway.
Hey-o. Chain Lightning for the win. Alright, when you get to that starting spot, do your food buff.
You guys are feeling like we're doing pretty good. Don't forget to pop your actual consumable potions once we're in position. We've cleared phase 1 every single time.
Wait, you're not popping your consumes?
I did. I'm just reminding people.
Blowing all kinds of gold.
I fully intend to kill Cthulhu tonight.
Hells yeah. I gotta put another one of these stones on my sword. Where'd it go? Right, food booze. Troy, that bubble eat most of that first beam or like a third of it?
Yeah, I'm usually just starting to take damage when I finally get in position, honestly.
That's
no one
great.
go past Skull, please.
Alright. Everyone should be good. Let's bubble work. Mount up. He's bubbled. We're all mounted.
No, I still see feet. Okay.
3,
Go.
2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. I think the eye spawns here. Oh, claw right on me. Blue, turn around, kill that claw.
Now come to the right a little bit.
Claw somewhere. Watch your spacing on those claws.
Call on Moon, guys.
Eyes soon.
Dark glare coming.
Eyes now. It's clockwise.
Run, Jay, run!
If you need to make a distance, run towards the eye, and then cut the turn.
I'm gonna let you have your spot back, Rudge, but Jay is gonna have to collapse harder. Oh fuck.
Yeah, ping pong. Alright, get back to your spots.
Not yet. Nope. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know how you survived that, Thunder.
Claw tentacle at the ping.
We're good, Blue. Gonna get the dark glitter start, and then we're gonna have the eyes pop. Get ready for the dark glare. Eyes. Which way is it moving?
Counter.
Counterclockwise. Kill the eyes on the way. Good job, Ricky. I think I'm where I'm supposed to be. Everyone else can move as the eye beam moves.
Whirlwind's not having trouble hitting him, Reg. Whirlwind is hitting him.
Is it? It must be
My
really
nose.
close. Eyes are up. Eyes are down. Claw on where skull was. Execute him.
Dark glare coming.
Counter.
Eyes. Kill the eyes.
Start collapsing.
Yep.
Move to skull.
Bait the big one. Once the big one's baited, melee, go find your eye. Spawn spot. Range blow this thing up. Melee, go find your eye spot. Eye tentacles soon.
As soon as you kill him, run back here.
Yep.
Giant eye tentacle.
Yep. Keep it stunned.
Collapse.
Good. Come back. Stay moving.
I got eaten.
Alright. Come on back out. Gonna get eye tentacles and then a giant claw. This is gonna be interesting. Get the eyes. Collapse back once you get your eye down.
B-reses are ready.
Right. Still got all our healers. I think we're doing good. Eyes.
Giant eye.
Under.
Eaten.
Collapse back. Well, actually, you can stay over there. You're gonna get small ice first, then the giant ice coming out. Go back. Gotta keep watching our timers. We got enough range that's mostly baiting those big guys to the front.
How's the tentacles inside?
20 and 100. 17 and 100.
Be resing Mina.
Thank you.
Giant eye tentacle very soon, guys.
Melee small ones. If you're not doing anything else, sit and bandage yourself for a second.
One flesh tentacle down, second one at 92.
Okay. Eye tentacles coming. 3, 2, 1. Eye tentacles up. Eye tentacles in 4, 3, 2, 1. Eye tentacles. Interrupt if you can.
Okay, we're at 31%. How much do you want me to bring it down?
Keep going.
Now's a great
Stop.
time.
Eyes. Little eyes, big eye, then or little eyes, big tentacle, then we'll push them over. If you're inside, come out. We'll just wait for the next person to get swallowed. Next person who gets swallowed, kill it. But he be res fester. Eye tentacles. Giant eye. Then we're going
Beware.
Pull up the eye, melee go right to Cthulhu. Do everything you got.
First, I'm trying to find you. You're up the stairs.
Yeah, kind of on the south side.
Push it. Look at your pots if you got another one. Prod another one.
Alright. Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. Giant claw is up. Position for our small eyes go. Melee go to your spots, place the small eyes.
Melee don't stand where they're going to spawn, they pop up and hit you for 1,000.
Also toss you. Eyes, tentacles coming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Giant eye up 2.
Stunned it.
So did I.
Stun.
Collapse back.
Good job on the stunts.
They are immune to fear.
Okay.
Probably not terrified, though.
Eyes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Even watch out. That's right where my spots. 2, 1, eyes.
Try and tie.
Zedek, I thought that was a small eye stalk still up. You scared me. Eye tentacles and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One tentacle's dead inside. One's at 88%.
Good. We're getting this down. We got any more battle reses available?
Yes. That's 2.
That's 2. Alright. I think we're doing alright.
That's 3.
Actually, we need to get another melee up.
Yeah, we need DPS up.
If you can't get Mac, if you can see him.
We had a lot more die just now, Reg. I would save it.
Alright.
I stunned.
Good. Keep going.
37%.
Pull up that tentacle. Eyes are coming up now.
Do you want to push it?
Yeah.
23.
8 seconds.
14. 13, 7.
Weakening.
Got it.
Beware.
Blow 'em up.
If you have DPS cooldowns, use them.
So our next goal is going to be to time these weekends better, so there's nothing else up.
That one was timed well. The first one I messed up.
Is there a place where we can't get parried?
No.
Okay.
Reset. Try and claw in 4, 3, 2.
Look to the front with Skull. Come on.
Try and claw. My tentacles in 8 seconds. I'm going all around to the back. Someone's gonna need to get the one on the front. 2, 1. Tentacles are up.
Alive.
Giant claw. Eyes are up.
Stream, I do think this is the point that we're going to start wiping because we just don't have the manpower.
I don't think we got the deeps left.
Yeah, I think we should wipe this.
Alright.
That was great practice that we got, and we survived a long time. Now we just got to clean it up.
Alright, everyone, wipe up.
Time those weakened phases so we can get right on him and we can kill him in 2.
Alright, we've been going for a while. We'll take a small break before the next pull.
51%.
Bathroom and stuff.
51% is pretty good.
When you res, chug your nature resistance potion if you got one. Then take a little break. Be Be back in 5. We're doing great.
Hey, Roach.
Yeah.
Interrupts on giant eye tentacles. Prio over small eye mind flays.
Yep. We have all of our ranged staring at them, and all of our tanks doing stuns.
A lot of
So once we got
going out.
once we got the process down, I think we were doing okay. I think we lost too many melee to get rid of the small eyes faster.
And
Yeah.
that's when we lost losing the ranged.
You guys took a pretty big beam around 3 minutes into the second phase. Wiped out a lot of people.
Reese, you saw that dark glare that almost hit me?
Yeah, I
about
did.
Shit my pants.
I was worried for you. I was like, I'm safe, but Jay's probably dead.
Oh. I survived though.
Stream in Discord so I can have a second view since I'm sitting
I
out.
got you. There you go, Tech Time.
This is fun as hell.
Yep. So, as we are fighting him, as you've noticed, we use a lot of consumes for this. So the major thing we're passing out are regular nature resistance potions. That's life root, and strangle kill. And the shatter resistance potions, which we can hand out if we get more of them, are grave moss and king's blood. If you happen to do any farming and come across those materials, you can send them to me. I can get those potions made and bring them next week. Thank you for everyone who has been farming stuff in advance. If you don't have an herber, don't worry about it. Just come prepared. Bring food buffs. Bring whatever else you can.
Grave moss and what on the shadow resist? I'm sorry.
King's blood.
4 grave moss, 4 king's blood, 1 dream foil
Well,
per greater.
yeah, the regular ones are just 1 and 1. And that'll save you from 1
It's
by
Fate Leaf
mind
for the
play.
big ones.
Oh, that's right. It's Fate Leaf. My bad.
For the small ones, which should be enough, at least to soak the first one, is 1 grave moss, 1 king's blood.
And yeah, SM Graveyard, it has 3 nodes in it every time. It is either grave moss or king's blood.
60s can slip through graveyard without aggroing anything.
Yep.
You send him to Rudge or send him to somebody else?
You send them to Healy.
Okay.
Healy Rudge is fine. I mean,
You
you
can send them
me.
to Rens too, I can make them.
Yeah. Take a break though, everybody get up. Let's take your eyes off your computer for a second, come back.
Do you want the vials too, or just the map?
Nah, just the herbs.
Okay.
Before you walk away from your desk, make sure you've used a protection potion. Like that's definitely a thing that you should be doing.
Yep, thanks.
Can you imagine that run back without the teleport?
Yes.
I imagine some people did it.
They added the teleport.
Correct.
Which just sounds painful.
Yup.
Like last time I was wondering if I was even going in the right direction after Twin Imp's room.
Yeah, that's why I'd asked for a summon. I didn't know where I was.
Think about clearing the bug tunnel every time.
Yeah, I think a lot of the trash respawn too.
The bug tunnel fortunately doesn't respawn after you kill Venkrus.
Everybody look up. You see that ceiling we have?
I'm gonna replace Thunder with you.
First big cheating scandal. A rating group edited out that and just jumped down.
Yep, thank you for the booty call, Thunder.
So we'll replace who with X? Captain?
We'll let Rudge figure it out, but we have a couple melee stacked with each other. Light should have nature resist pot, guys.
I think I went the wrong way. Yeah.
No, you're on the right way. You just ran away from me. Come back.
Who let you in?
Rudge, I DM'd you. We replaced Thunder because you had to go.
That's fine.
With Tech Doc, so you want to swap over maybe a stacked melee over to that group 2.
Yep.
Move Tech up. Up to you, buddy.
I will. So let's see. I'll put Shiv, you and Captain are going to be together, right? Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So what was Thunder X?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, Shiv, your X will be to my left, standing with Captain.
Sorry, I just got back. What about X?
Stay with me.
I've switched your groups. You're now the primary melee and Captain with Captain. You're marked X. You'll be on my left. I've got nature resist pots. Light Shadow has them. Day has them. Rythos has them. Get them from any of us. I'm almost back. Life Fruit's the bottleneck there, Ricky. I think that ETF probably has hundreds of Strangle Kelp still. Take me back up a little bit over here where we buff.
I still have like 60 or 80 life fruit, Rudge.
Thanks. If you need 2 nature pots, you trade with me, or trade with Thunder Dance or Light Shadow.
Those.
If you haven't figured it out already, this is our only plan for tonight. Get at least 2 more good attempts in.
What are we using the life fruit for?
Nature resistance.
Just the normal ones?
Yeah, the normal ones. The big ones take Ellie Earth. It's probably not for this fight. I don't think we need it.
After raid, if somebody can help, I will donate 100 to the guild.
Before you all start cruising over there, let's make sure everybody's buffed up, because you haven't done a ready check since the break's over.
Sorry, I ran over because I had my buffs. I should have probably done that. You're right. And if you have your buffs you need, you can go to that starting spot, sit and do your food buff. Looks like we might be missing Frosty. Eddie needs Fort and Spirit. Good. Frosty's here. Looks like everyone's here. Everyone's here. We got buffs. We'll move up, do our food buffs, and then mount up.
Nice thing about the bug mounts is you can look under and see who's still on foot.
Oh wow, I didn't notice that.
Unless there's a big ass blueberry on top of everybody, and then you can't.
Tech, we use the position from your picture, so you know you're in Moon group.
Tech, you're going to be in ring 2. So I'm closest as Moon. You'll be in ring 2 with Zedek, and then Santam and Zin are in ring 3, the outer one.
All right.
Hey, Doc, do you not have a bug mount?
No, I do. I'm waiting to food buff right before we pull.
Yeah. All right. So let's bubble work. And you can buff right now if you want to, and then we're gonna mount and go. So I'll wait for you to mount and I'll do the pull down counter.
We're good.
All right. This is for work.
3, 2,
Everybody else wait.
1.
3, 2, 1, go. I am the spacer. Once you get to your spot, make sure you stay 10 yards away from me.
Get in there, Reg.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't hit him. I have like weird lag. Got a tentacle behind skull. Range, take it out. The claw spawning now. Right where X was. Eyes. Oh geez, it's going counterclockwise. Run.
X is down.
Yep.
Yeah, put an X on Cap.
Yep.
I did it.
Sorry. I put it back.
Thunder, you're now responsible for your own position.
Reg, you're really far across.
Oh no, I'm coming. I think I should be about here-ish, right?
No, Reg, you reset like 360, bud.
I did.
You're
Shit.
really far across.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Alright, Reg, back out to max melee.
Eyes are up.
Realign.
Dramatic kill eyes.
Blue, I want you to stand with Captain on X. Help him with those eyes.
Claw tentacle at star.
Blue keeps getting murdered by that eye beam.
Yeah, it loves me.
Claw tentacle at skull.
Claw tentacle at X. Oh boy. That was close.
Coming counter.
Coming counterclockwise.
On the way.
I'm in reset thunder. I just needed to finish.
Eyes.
Claw tentacle at circle.
Claw tentacle behind X2. Claw tentacle behind square.
Dark glare coming. Counter.
Eyes.
Yes.
Claw tentacle.
Alright, melee spread back out.
Reggie should be on the other side.
Damn it.
Eye tentacles. 3, 2.
I'm coming.
That doesn't make any sense to me, but alright.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be on this side.
That's wildly not correct.
I'm not going to move.
Santon, back all the way up to that wall behind you.
Reg, can you slide slightly to your left and max melee?
Dark glare incoming. 2 seconds. Counterclockwise.
Eyes. 3, 2. Get to the outside of that black ring. 1. Go.
Move to the front.
Phase 2.
Finish the eyes off. Get to the front.
Move to the front.
Big eye. Get in the back.
Oh, it's going to come back to the front.
There's still an eye tentacle up in the very back.
There's Big Claw. Running out of melee.
Eye tentacles in 3, 2, 1. Giant tentacle. 1.
Skull groups all down. Giant eyes. Oh, but yep, reappeared.
Eye tentacles.
Giant claws back up because no one was tanking him.
Yep. Running out of melee.
You have 2 big ones.
That's the white case. White bit, let's try it again. That's bad luck, losing melees.
Hypothetically, if the eye is staring right at you, what do you do?
Back up to the left.
Okay.
If you're in center or rear ring, just go left.
We'll get it.
Dark glare's looking at you, you back up to the left. If you're in second or third ring, just go left.
Why are you backing up? Why don't you just go left?
Because the beam can hit melee if it cleaves through, and getting further distance away gets you more time if you need to run straight away. A lot of us melee have to clear up eye tentacles around that phase too.
Mal, your position is really important to me because I use it as a reference. Germax 2 is square.
Did somebody not do a 180 rotation? Was it Malice? Did you not do a 180 rotation?
I think I did.
Sometimes you offset just a little bit when you need to be directly on the other side of the room from the stairs. And then I use you as a reference, and Germac uses me as a reference. That's key to. If you know where you have to be, everyone else is going to reference off of you for their positioning. Because one of those I-beams was targeting me, and it hit you as well.
Establish yourselves some anchor points if you guys are having trouble in there. So there's the stairway we come in, and at the back of the room there are double gongs. Set yourself some visual landmarks.
Yeah, I also find it hard to know to stop rotating. I'll try to get better at that too, using those landmarks.
Yeah, totems are a totally good option there, Cap.
That's my best anchor I got.
The door, totems, the gongs, whatever you need, just give yourself visual landmarks that you will recognize. I, for one, am using the floor.
Yeah, because if I have Malice too far to the right and Germac too far to the left, and I get the I-beam, they're both going to get hit. I can't do anything when I'm getting sandwiched like that. I guess I could just move out.
Yeah, I was always positioning based off of Rudge. As soon as Rudge is out of... Well, okay, so Rudge, you are closing too much into melee. You need to be like at your maximum possible range. Just not a criticism, but you gotta clean that up.
I know. I feel like sometimes my character lags. I don't know if I'm close enough. And then I wait for it to see if I swing, and then I move up if I don't.
So I'm using Rudge as a landmark, and sometimes he's in quite a lot.
Get light, get thunder, get right those, get me.
If you don't have a nature potion running right now, pop it.
Come get one and then pop it if you need it. Me, right those, light, thunder. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 handouts I could do. Once you got your pots going, we'll rebuff. Once everyone's here.
Guys, keep creeping up closer to that doorway. I don't like it. Tech, can you back up? Just use this mark right here as the indicator. If you're past this mark, go a little bit to the right. Alright, can you step to your right? Thank you. Not because you're out of position, just because you're a Tauren.
That's racist.
That is racist. Taurens have bigger hitboxes.
Much.
Alright, let's focus up and make this one count. Get to your spots. Spread out. Focus on your job. Melee, that's the eye stalks first. And then damaging the big old eye. Ranged, that's taking out the thick tentacles first, and then the little ones. Healers heal only your group. Don't worry about anyone else's. You have your 4 people to heal, or less. Heal them, and then pew-pew the boss.
Take a look in that room. Not bodily, with your camera, with your eyeballs. Try and make out some visual markers. Landmarks are really important here.
So I'm going... My spot is basically the brown box next to the green stripe on the right, in that little corner where that small stone is, directly inside of the skeleton. That's about where I want to go, because that's about where my eye spawns. And then we'll just cascade from there. Let's make this count. Stick to your role. Focus on you. Make sure you do your job to the best you can.
Ragnaros, you didn't get mounted to get in last time. Make sure you get mounted.
Alright, well, bubble work. I'll wait for everyone to be mounted. He's already bubbled. Everyone looks mounted, I think. Don't see any feet. Yep.
3,
We're alive.
2, 1.
Work in. 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm not mounted because I'm an idiot.
Huh?
Eyes, 2, 1.
Clockwise.
Alright, this is where Skull is. Eyes now.
You can use
Claw up.
you can use that Jory. Muddy died.
Malice is a little further over.
Claw where Skull was.
Dark Lair in 5.
Derezzing Muddy.
Go tech, run! Or just stay dead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay dead for a moment.
That tentacle just saved my ass.
Uh-huh. Got whipped.
Original positions. Let's get focused.
What are you taking back over Moon? Okay.
Yeah.
If you have a partner, stand on top of them.
Well, you keep creeping a little bit. There you go.
spots. Claw tentacles up. High tentacles now.
I don't know where you went, Don.
Ed, you just
You're
killed me.
We got chained.
Stay focused. Claws up. Execute.
Learn 5.
Yep. Get ready to move. High tentacles too. Where are we going?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. This is
Group
where
up on
Skull.
Skull.
No. Go to the entrance. Entrance. That's an easier call at this point. Everyone knows where that is. Giant claw coming. It's up. Get ready for eye tentacles. 6, 7, 6.
Melee don't stand where they're going to
5,
spawn. They pop
4,
up for 1,000 damage.
3, 2, 1. Giant eye coming too. I swear I wasn't where I was. They were gonna spawn. Get those interrupts out, melee.
Stunned it.
Stunned it.
Good job,
Good.
Moo.
Alright. Eye tentacles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why does it keep eating me?
Collapse back.
Motherfucker.
Alright, eye tentacles again. 3, 2, 1. Watch out, Munch.
Stunned it.
Second tentacle at 79% inside.
Okay, we're doing a good job outside. Eye tentacles in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Giant claw afterwards. Get those interrupts out. The blue lasers will kill us.
Yomina.
Remember, do not stand on that black ring. Don't stand where they're going to spawn.
Stunned it.
Stunned it.
There's only one tentacle in the room, and it's at like 10%.
Kill it.
Get Sunders up on the boss ASAP.
Kill
Fairy
it.
fire.
Get curses up.
Beware.
Go.
Cooldowns, use them now.
Doesn't matter where you stand, just to hit the boss. If we have a B-res, can we get tech up?
8
Okay,
seconds left.
Mina has tech.
Good.
Do that one more time, we win.
Yep. Starting area. Giant tentacles in 5 seconds.
Don't stand on that
Eyes.
black ring.
Don't stand on the black ring. Giant claw tentacle. There it is. Eye tentacles soon. Well, it looks like 20 seconds actually. Right, 10 seconds to little eyes.
Don't stand on that black ring.
Work is down. Mucius, get ready to take over tanking the big guys. Mina, help him out.
Munch, watch out. That's right where the eye comes up. Eye tentacles now.
Big eye in the back. Interrupted.
Got it.
Get it. Oh. Interrupted.
Got that one.
Eyes in 8, 7, 6, 5.
Munch,
4,
Hannah, look out.
3.
Thunder,
2,
look out.
1.
Big claws all the way to the right.
Lucius got it.
This has just not been my night.
No. Ranged and casters stay. Entrance side of that big claw. Come back and reset. I want to count to keep everybody here to the front. Eye tentacles coming in 2, 1. Find one and kill it.
Get ready for the big eye. It's back here.
One tentacle inside down, the other one's 69%.
Good job, Cap.
Interrupts on that.
Interrupt.
Stun.
Stun.
Good interrupts, Cap.
Hold off killing that tentacle. Get it down low, but don't kill it. Eye tentacles coming 2.
Clear out.
Giant claws 2.
Kill him.
What's the HP on the inside tentacle?
20.
21%.
Lower it. Alright. Stop attacking it. Eyes up top.
Druids put out innervates.
Turn back, you're inside. Right, those you're inside. See if you can't stay there.
Just drop it low enough that anybody can kill it so we
Yeah.
can transition when we want.
Yeah.
Yep. Take it down to 1 or 2 swings. Alright, kill it. Kill that eye tentacle. Everybody stack thunders. Get ready.
It's dead.
Good. Let's go.
Full cooldowns if you got anything.
Healers, DPS.
DPS doesn't mean dotted either.
Ooh, he's about to be executable, boys.
Go.
Execute.
13 seconds.
Pour it in, pour it in.
40k, 30k.
Pour it in,
25K,
pour it in.
15k.
Got him.
Hell yeah, boys.
Oh my god, we did it. 1 minute till raid over.
Calculated.
Let's fucking go. That's so sweet.
Great job, everybody. That's amazing.
Thank you, Trista.
Nobody leave. Everybody take your symbols off your head. We're gonna get pick.
Where's
Can't
Jory?
take it off my
There he
head.
is.
I'm dead. Shut up.
Everybody come to entrance side. We'll get a little pick.
Thorns at the back, trolls in the middle, orcs second row, undead up front.
Okay.
Just like great.
What orientation point do you want, Reg?
I have
Everyone
two
face the
bags
entrance. Can anybody reach Munch?
He died in the stomach.
He's on underground.
Alright, yeah, Munch, come on back. We'll summon you when you get here if we got any soul stones left.
Yeah, if you guys want to mount up at the back, go for it.
I have 8 shards, so I can summon him.
In my opinion, Etaf should be the only one mounted up.
Oh yeah.
Etaf can
Scalp
be mounted up
artist.
centered.
We need to raise money.
That's a great job, everybody.
We left Muddy dead.
That boss was not killed by very many people in vanilla.
That's like the world record.
Fucking
too.
exhilarating.
Next week, on Tuesday, we'll try to get all the way to Cthulhu. We know we can do it. Come prepared. Sign up now. Spots are going to be hot. It does drop loot. We'll figure that out eventually. No, this could be the other thing. We're gonna take our picture and be done. I got people trying to go to bed. Munch is in. Let's get the summon on him. Alright, everybody face the entrance. Oh, I can see outside, that's fun. Is this the exit, actually?
No. It faces where we came in, though. Like
That's
if you're able to go over there, that would be where Prophet Scarum is.
Alright, anybody got good zoom out function? Snap a screen grab or two. Now's a chance.
Frosty, you're looking the wrong way, buddy. Flap, you're looking the wrong way too.
Alright, that's it. We'll do a loot real quick. We're talking about it now. Thank you everyone for coming. Thanks for staying a little bit extra. We'll get some ports out in a minute.
Hey, that's bullshit that he doesn't have a token to turn in on him.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He's the only one that doesn't, but he does give, 2,000 reputation. So
Oh yeah, did.
Okay, I'll buy that.
Want my token.
I got 2,500.
Yeah, I got 25 as well with 500 CC.
bad at math. It's late.
Good job, guys.
Yep. Fantastic.
We can do this. We can do next.
We got 2 more bosses to kill in here at some point. We'll get them.
Yeah, it's definitely harder than some of the fights in X, for sure.
It's just a lot going on. We got it down.
Yep. Great job, everyone. Thank you for adopting me and Moo. We both, or me and Blue, appreciate it.
Thanks for always showing up.
Thanks for listening when I give instructions. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Ray, for always giving instructions.
Wait, what? We're supposed to listen to that?
Oh shit, I forgot.
All right. I'm taking names. Some of y'all are gonna have a talking to.
Should I go sit in the corner now?
No,
Hey.
you're good, Light.
Hey, after that stepping out the fireball instead of sheep thing, you should know I follow my fucking directions.
Etaf, you need to deal damage to the boss. God damn it!
That wasn't my job.
It is now.
So, quick question for any healers still on. The second phase, you can just raid heal. Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, great.
It was just during the first phase that I was kind of scolding people a little bit for cross group healing.
And I saw that too, and I was doing it just because other people were doing it, but I felt the same. Yes.
I gotta say, some of those claw tentacles popping up, shooting people with the dark glare, had my butthole puckered.
Yeah,
I passed through it once.
That happened to me.
That killed me a lot.
Yeah.
The way the timing works, you're basically always going to have a set of tentacles along, or a set of the tentacles along with a dark glare. So people just have to move and kill them for that part.
That dark glare hurts like hell too.
Don't get hit by it.
Well, moving left helps on my second time.
I kept thinking of the dark glare like Memoron's laser beams. If anyone played in Wrath.
Yeah, I was honestly expecting half of us to die the first time we walked into their room. We got all in there without dying at all, and I was very impressed.
It was all that drilling, Rudge.
It's gonna be the first thing that kills us next time we get here.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna lose half the raid. We're gonna be world buffed. We're gonna be ready to go. It's just gonna be.
Roger, I lied to you. Prophet Scaram's not that direction. He's 180 degrees in the opposite direction.
Don't do that to me. I don't even know what direction is what direction.
I should have known better.
Like, I don't know if I was in the wrong spot or Mouse was in the wrong spot, but something happened, and then I just got all turned around, and I had no idea where I was for the rest of the fight.
Let me clear it up for you. Malice was in the wrong spot. Malice should have been stairs side.
Okay.
You should have been altar side.
Okay.
Fine, I take the blame. Sorry.
It's alright. I was just rolling with it.
If anyone's curious on where to turn in the armaments and everything, it's up here.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'm happy we got that kill. Have a good night.